Alright guys, welcome back to episode 5 of our Kenshi Slave series, and I did a little bit off camera here. I recruited Hobbs, Heft, you guys saw me recruit Heft and failed to recruit Hobbs once. I managed to get Hobbs, and I got Saint and Skinner, and I need them geared. I've also bought a little place, well not a little place, in Squin. And I'm going to steal the building supplies to get that built and throw down a couple sleeping bags, and then we'll have to steal some more and build a research bench in there. And I'm gonna do that so I have somewhere to store research books and engineering books and so on that I find. And it also allows us to set up a shop here in the future. I can turn this into a store, and then we can sell to the people here. I'm just going to be stealing from the general store, mainly going after building supplies and stuff like that. Got something very useful for Rin, Thieves Backpack, and I did some more thieving. And I did a little bit of fighting to get the skills up on some of my newer guys, but like Hobbs, haven't really done anything with Hobbs yet, not a whole lot. I don't think I've done anything with Saint and Skinner yet. But we're gonna get some building supplies, get this built, get a research bench built, and then I think we kinda wanna hit some ruins. We have exposed a few on the map. There's some we won't be able to do because obviously we can't deal with security spiders quite yet. But we're going to go after a little bit higher grade gear, which might sound weird because we're sitting really pretty right now. I mean, we've got high grade Mark III and Mark II for most of our weapons. Hobbs is actually going to go unarmed. Hobbs, give that to... I don't want him using a crossbow. I'm actually going to have Hobbs go unarmed. I never do that, and I think it's about time I try. Okay, so he's got 2 weapons, he's got 2 weapons. They're pretty low grade, but I mean, for the most part, our team's sitting pretty nice. We've got some decent stuff. Just to explain, I don't know if I explained this, I have a junk bow, and I'm firing toothpicks with her, and that's basically because they fire so fast. So she's gonna gain precision, and you can see, like, I haven't done a whole lot of fighting. She's already at 46 precision shooting, so that means she's basically been shooting her allies more than anything. But anyway, let's get started on our thieving adventures. Let this guard go by, and then we will pick this lock. And that's an instant success. Oh. Okay, well, he sees Tuner, so Tuner's just going to stay there and let him keep staring at him. Now there's a guard right here, so we've basically got to wait. Rin has over 80 sneak, I'm pretty sure. I haven't played this one in a few days. Oh, one other thing. I didn't import. I imported my save, and this I didn't need to. It wasn't because of any bugs or anything. This was basically because I have another character that prompted me to start recording this and start this series based on all of the epic things that have happened to that character. And on that character, I have global damage and chance of death turned up. The 2 of them combined is too much. It's a lot of fun. It's very difficult, but it's too much. So I've turned my chance of death up to 1.375. And what this is going to do is not only are enemies going to get up less frequently after battle because they're going to be in much worse condition, but everyone's going to be more likely to lose limbs and stuff. And I think I have 1 limb on that character that's still his limb. It's not a prosthetic, but there's a lot of prosthetics in his party, and it makes it a lot of fun. It adds a whole other element. You can't just leave your guys lying on the ground until the battle's over and you're hoping they get back up to bandage a little bit in the middle of the battle as opposed to live. And right now it becomes, with the chance of death turned up, it's a more desperate situation because now it's a fight for life. Okay, so that guy's gone. Out of trading range. Okay. Well, I'm gonna close this door first. Okay. Now, we're obviously gonna take this string of cats at 133% chance to steal. The cloth wouldn't be that bad. I think I'm gonna take the wheat straw. Well, I'll come back. I might take the wheat straw. Because, we'll need it to research. There's 2 more cats. And it's worth stealing them because it's guaranteed. There's 2 hemp. That's what I'll need to research hemp farming. So that would be useful. And same with the cactus. We can use all of that for researching. So we'll probably... Oh, damn it. There's a guard right there. Yeah, and we can't go any further in here with that guy there. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Oh, that's the same inventory piece. So he just moved over there. These are good to steal. They're worth a lot of money, but that's kind of not the purpose of this adventure here. Oh, pardon me. A little sneeze. Hopefully we can get this guy to leave. And actually, we should get out of the light for that. We're just going to turn up the speed. We still have lots of time. We've got till... Well, you got to get out of the store by 5, I would say. This guy standing outside might make things a little bit difficult, but he's actually not too bad. Yeah, I can't knock him out. I guess I shouldn't be hoping to anyway. Okay, well, just wait for this guy to leave here. Alright, we're pretty much out of time, and he's just moved to right next to where he was, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I can out of sight of him. There's one building supply. Jesus. I wonder... Building material over there. I assume he's gonna see me as soon as I try to go into the open, but... Oh my goodness. He did not. Okay. Let's go after the good stuff. Oh wow, electrical components. Unlock that one. We're still good, somehow. This one's gonna take a bit of time. We might not have time left for this. Doesn't seem like he has a whole lot for building supplies right now. Little unfortunate. 3:30 and we've gotten 1 building supply. Alright, we got it open. 1 more building supply. Yoy. Okay. Well, I'll check this container. Another building material there. I'm gonna go for it. I think that puts me up to what I need. Thank goodness for ridiculously high stealth skill on Rin. Really. I think that pretty much puts me at the limit of what I'm gonna be able to get right now. So I'm going to leave. Be courteous and lock the door behind me. the rest of these guys? They're coming. So I've got 10 party members now. That's pretty good. That's about the number we're gonna stay at for a while anyway. We don't really need more until we go to build our base. We'll give them a building supply each. I think that's all they can hold is each one. One to half share. No room for that item. Oh, it's 3 high. Okay, I am pretty sure P is full. So's Ruka. Digna cannot make room for her. Yes, you can. Give 1 to Digna. Obviously, Hobbs has room. Alright. So now, you're going to go do that. Hobbs is going to go do that. Digna and Saint and Skinner. And they'll all just go add their materials in, and that should, oh, maybe not quite give us enough building material. That's unfortunate. That guard did not go away. Oh. Okay, Digna, add your building material. You too. You as well. Why aren't you guys adding your materials? Oh, because you're building. Okay, so Saint still has his, Skinner still has his. Get everybody building. We're gonna need more building material yet. Yeah. 13 out of 24. Alright, so that's it for that. Well, I guess we will wait one more day. We're gonna have our party come out here, and we'll wait one more night, try to rob the general store again. I've only got 25,000, so I don't really want to try and buy it right now. Kind of want to be at least a little stingy with my money. Alright, well, we've robbed that place a couple times. I've checked in trying to buy some building supplies after I robbed it each time, and they haven't had any, so it seems like I'm stealing all of the building supplies even though I'm not looting the entire place. It only seems to have 3 or 4 at a time. Got my house built. Still need more for the research bench, so rather than wait through the day for another night, I'm gonna head up to the hub. I gotta sell some stuff anyway, and do some selling. Maybe I'll just buy some building supplies there. So I bought a couple more sleeping bags, and I had to buy some food again. So alright, we're back up to 57 grand after selling all of our stolen goods, and we've got, should have enough building supplies. I think I have 5. There's 3 there, 4, 5, yeah. So I should have enough building supplies. I can get my research bench up. And then the plan for the episode is to head down from Squin to, they've got another city right in here somewhere. And then, from there we're probably either going to shoot into the swamps or maybe hook around. We'll probably go through the grid. Might as well hit the workshops in the grid on the way down, and then we can hit a few UC cities down here. We'll play nice with them for now, even though they have slaves, and Rin and Tuner, having originated in slavery, are kind of destined to end it, but we'll go steal from them and play nice for now. Maybe see if we can catch a couple bounties. That probably won't happen this episode. I don't even know if we'll make it all the way down there this episode, but we're sure gonna try, and we'll be fighting as much stuff that we can take on we can on the way down. So, as we were traveling, I noticed there's a nest in front of us. I want to check out what it is. If it's dogs, I probably don't want to mess with it, but if it's dust bandits or, oh, we're loading Squin, that's why. If it's dust bandits or hungry bandits, I definitely want to fight them. If it's a big group of dogs, not so much. Oh, right to our left here. Okay, Squin, you just load in. Take it easy. Okay, so it's clearly right here. Oh yeah. Dust bandits. Okay. So we're gonna go down and fight these guys. I don't know how many of them. I couldn't really see. Looks like a fair number, to be honest with you. Oh yeah. This should be a pretty good fight, actually. We've got a pretty big group of dust bandits here. And getting everyone mixed in. P is definitely doing the whole lone wolf thing. You know, with her heavy army, she's gonna be just fine. And with the weapons our group has, there's Heft getting her precision shooting up, hitting her teammates. Well, she did 1 damage to that dust bandit, so I guess I should be happy about that. Junk bow's not really a great crossbow. It's just fires pretty quick, as you can see. So she's getting her perception and her precision shooting up pretty quickly here. Tuner's doing work with that Nodachi. Pretty good sword, and our skill is actually at the point where we can make good use of these higher grade swords, where it's not really a doesn't really matter kind of situation. Hey. I think we're gonna have everyone bandage here before we move on to more bandits. I think there's more somewhere. We cleared out this nest. I don't know if it's completely cleared out. It's red, so it looks like it. Roaming population 20 in 2 groups of, I'm assuming, 10. So, we haven't wiped it out. It's not destroyed. There's still, some of them are running around. Or did I finish medicating? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. There was a second one, I thought, but well, whatever. We'll just go down, build that. We'll throw our sleeping bags down. And continue on with what we were doing. So, it turns out Bandit Camp 98 was wiped out. So, that was that for that camp, I guess. We finished it off. Why is this door still open? It is nighttime. Whoops, we don't want to do that. We did that in like episode 2 on accident. Yeah. He's still open at hour 23:40 whatever for some reason. It's weird. Anyway, Rin, you're gonna go drop your materials in there. That should be everything she had. Tuner, you come drop your materials in there. Okay, it's 3 of 3, so he's just building it actually. So Rin is going to throw down, well, we're going to throw down 4 sleeping bags. It doesn't need to be even. we'll be taking them with us when we go anyway. And our guys should automatically rest up until healed there. And Ring can build that one. Perfect. So we got some guys resting until healed. Whoops. Okay, now they're locked up. So, might as well just rob this place while we're here. Because why not? I don't see any guards. But, okay, we gotta get in closer here. Somebody sees me. Oh. Oh. No. Jesus, there's a guard right there staring at the door that somehow missed me. That's incredible. Not sure how that happens, but I'm not going to complain about it because it just saved me a lot of headache and waiting out a bounty. Actually, I should grab one of these. Maybe not that one. I have a... Yeah, I'll grab this one. I have a party member who could sure use a proper med kit instead of just bandages. A first aid kit, whatever they call them. Terrible with names and everything. In case you haven't noticed, I'm just terrible with remembering, period. But, you know. So maybe we'll get lucky and I'll be able to steal a small thief's backpack. I have a big one on Ren, but you'll notice it's -2 to combat skills bonus. So that's we don't want to take it with us. We don't want to use it in combat. Well, we'll take it with us. We'll just throw it in someone's inventory, but okay. Well, I can't resist taking the ancient skeleton repair kit. Oh, maybe not. That's the authentic ones are the cheaper ones. My bad. Got them mixed up for a second there. It's the other ones that I sold in the hub just a few minutes ago that sell for a lot. But yeah, he hiding all of his backpacks upstairs. They're not in his safe, which is weird. That guy's still just staring out the door, wondering how it opened itself. I'm blind as a bat. Oh, 9 cats. Can't say no to that. Oh. 97% chance to steal. Those are some tough cats to steal. Yeah. But we got them. We got them, no problems. So there must be another pretty tough chest up here if he doesn't have any of his backpacks down there. Here we are. This is where we want to be. It's 149. Yeah, this is a difficult safe to unlock. I mean, 17.2% at probably close to 50 lockpicking. Yeah, 47. And then we're gonna drop all of our food supplies, and I can't resist. It's too much money. You keep in mind when you're doing this, you might notice that percentage go down as you go until your strength is really high. That'll probably be an issue for you because your encumbrance will reduce it. Oh, I already have that. 110% chance to steal those. I might as well take those. Small backpack, not what we're looking for. That's going to give a lot of negatives, actually, that we just don't want to have to deal with. So we're going to leave it there. Well, we might as well try that chest. Oh, it's easy enough to open. We have that map known. Again, Not what we want. Oh, these are 90% chance. Yeah, see, we're starting to get a little bit encumbered, I think. Oh, no, we're not. It's just right at the foot of his bed, so. Might as well steal all of these, I mean. Oh. Okay, never mind. Out of here. And all of you guys, get back in there. Enter hold. In a second here. We're going to close the door, lock it. Ren, you just keep running. And sneak. She'll have to bandage herself and everything else. She's gonna have a bounty on herself for a little bit here. They done running after her? Looks that way. And she actually doesn't have a bounty up. Which is weird. I was definitely caught. He took a swing at me and hit me, so he knows it was me. Oh, he's still hostile though. Mercenary, tech hunters. Oh. Huh. I wonder if I lost reputation with the tech hunters. You see, I've got a lot of negative, but that's tech hunter 0. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna let that guy get back into his own situation. This is not public, by the way. It's not a store. We'll unlock that. Send Rin in there. That's why the guards didn't chase her or anything. She's gonna need to sleep. Actually, send everyone down here. And Rin is gonna get into the inventory. And we'll just throw all of that into there. So that allows us to research farming and for cactuses and now wheat. Tuner over there. And you can throw basically everything in here. I'm gonna hang on to these repair kits because they're just far too useful for selling. That's money sitting in my inventory, so kind of a security blanket type thing. Makes me feel safe having extra money. Okay, so this guy needs an actual med kit, and this guy needs an actual med kit. How many does Rin have? Just the one extra. So Saint has a splint kit already. We'll just give it to him. He's such a saint, you know. Alright, so Rin needs to rest. Hobbs needs to rest. Jeez. Digna's fine. We'll have Ruka rest because she's an important... And he's got an injured leg, so he's gonna rest. And then I'm just going to rest these guys up and we will start our... something I forgot to do with Hobbs' arm being as injured as it was, I splinted it with Tuner. And so you can see that little white line kind of inside where over where it says left, almost up to the A, where I'm pointing there. And that's just, it's going to heal a little bit faster through that. And it gives him a little boost to the hit points. So if he's limping really bad, he might limp slightly less. It just helps a little bit. I personally think splint kits are essential, but I mean, to each their own. But I just splinted him, so go a little bit quicker for me. Alright, so everybody's all rested up and healed. We're going to close our door and lock it. And we're just going to grab food. A little bit of food for the road. and we're going to head down to the Czech capital, and then I think we're going to head down into the grid. That's probably going to be the episode. Seems like our best bet. See if we can get into some fights along the way and see how it goes. Hopefully not get eaten by beak things in the grid. Well, it looks like we've already got a fight on our hands here. Against dust bandits, yeah. So we'll go attack all. Have everybody get in on that. It's just 3 guys. Oh yeah. And they were just fighting something. See a body there. Oh, a single hungry bandit. And nobody was injured, it seems like. So that's handy. Now we've got a bone dog. Oh, that didn't last very long. She has all the meat. Might as well take everything. I just want to show you, on the note of those blueprints we talked about a few episodes ago, we're just in a way station here. You can see this is quite expensive, but it's advanced outpost blueprints. It's an important one. Another random furniture one, but it requires research bench level 3, and it's 15,000 to buy it. Obviously I'm not going to buy it, and I'm not sticking around here to steal it, but just pit stopping in here to buy food and whatnot. I also found a Holy Nation pacifier in this way station right here. So if anyone's wondering where they are, it's right here. Alright, so I found a little exile village, and I started heading down to it. It's just south of that way station we were just at, and there is a significant band of bones presence here. So we've got one tearing after us right now. Riva, calm down. You're gonna be okay. No need to run away. Okay, Riva, where do you think you're going? You stay here. You don't need to run away. He's not that scary. Hey, have everybody attack him. No running, Riva. It's not allowed. Band of Bones are a little tougher than Dust Bandits. You see he's 33 attack, 33 defense, 28 strength, 12 dexterity, 36 toughness. Only 1 dodge, but look at his bleeding already. We've just stacked up the wounds with these cutting weapons. I'm a little bit surprised he's bleeding that much just from these few wounds, but that's it for him. Nothing we want from him. I don't think we have actually Hobbs. I know his shirt is better, but the attack damage effect and martial arts bonus is just too much to resist. So who else will his shirt benefit? Oh, they're both high grade. Oh, that was hers. Looking at the wrong characters. They have the same jacket. That's my excuse. I'm gonna stick with that excuse. It's a good excuse. He also has some light boots, and they are not part of a uniform. Lower stealth, we'll give those to her. Okay, so that's good from him. That's just one little guy. Now we've got another one heading up. Oh, no we don't. Okay, let's just go down right here. We've got one more coming. Oh, maybe not. Come on, guys. I don't want to fight all of them all at once, because I can take them. I just don't want to get horribly wounded again and have to delay my little journey more than what's absolutely necessary. But I mean, We should have this, no problem. This way we're taking as few wounds as possible. We're going to get some, obviously. So we'll have everyone be a medic. I think that's it for that. And nothing else we want to steal here. We've only got the one martial artist, so that's really... Alright, how many do we have left down here? There's 2 right here. Oh, with the 10,000 cat bounty in the Shek Kingdom. We're gonna take him. Obviously. Should check those other 2 guys to make sure they haven't had any bounties. Oh, look at all the ones sleeping yet, though. Okay. Well, we want that bounty. We are going to clear this village. It's worth it now for 10,000 cats. That guy doesn't have a bounty. Where's the other one we killed? Right here. No bounty. Okay, so my group is going to hold up here. And Heft is going to go take a pot shot. Damn it, Riva, where do you think you're going? I don't know what she's trying to do. But she's going to hold. Because... No. Why isn't she holding? Ditching resources. Ditching what resources? Okay. Squad. AI. Ditch items. That's enough out of you, Riva. Okay. So she's not going to try and ditch her items constantly. Let's throw a quick save now that I've done that. And Heft, you're going to shoot the guy with the bounty. Looks like we pulled the whole village that way, but that's fine. Oh, that is not fine. Look at that. Oh, wow. We're kind of all clustered into one group and everybody's taking shots. That's those big weapons. That's why I have people with the big weapons like that. Rin's arm's getting messed up. Got a few guys that are... Obviously Heft is fine. And then our 2 new guys, yeah, Saint's gonna go down. This is why I didn't want to take them all at once. And we still don't even have all of them. There's 5 more left down there that I can see. Yeah, there's still 5 more down there. So maybe we wouldn't have wanted if we hadn't thinned the numbers and just ran in for the kill. But Hobbs is down, Saint is down, and that's fine. So these guys are all going to come back up and do the medic thing. And I don't think we can turn in that bounty in the way station. I gotta remember exactly where that Shek capital is. New Crawley is there. I think it's more over here. Oh, I'm so terrible with my memory. And it's just... Okay, we're still doing some bandaging somewhere. Okay. Saint's getting back up. Hobbs is down for quite a while. And this is our guy with the bounty. So we're gonna first aid him. Who the hell are these guys? Oh. Rin's going in for the real thing. So it looks like we pulled the rest of the camp here. They're not doing so well though. And Rin is a beast over here. Look at her, not even taking shots, one arm injured, doesn't even care. Oh, there's another one there. How's he doing? Oh, he's in some trouble. Yeah, he's done. Look at all that bleeding stacking up. That's a byproduct of the increased chance of death. Oh, heft. Okay, that's everybody. So we do the medic thing again. Okay, everybody's good. So now Rin is gonna go back to the guy with the bounty again. Was right here, wasn't he? Or was he right here? He was right here. So we're gonna first aid him with Rin. And you know what? Tuner too, because he's pretty solid at first aid. We don't want him to die. He's in a blood loss KO. It doesn't say if he's wanted alive, but I'm pretty sure on just these random bounties like this, that you get a much smaller reward if they're dead. Alright, so we're gonna have Saint carry him, and Skinner will carry Hobbs. Hobbs is in a recovery coma. Let's loot some of these guys. Just see. Probably down on bandages again. Yeah, we're just gonna have Rin grab a couple spare bandages we can distribute amongst our party after. We're gonna go hunting for the Czech capital. And actually might as well give this village a loot while we're here too, to be perfectly honest. There's one more guy left in there that just didn't want to be part of the fighting, I guess. So we'll kill him as well. And actually, we can rest up in these beds too. Instead of using our own sleeping bags, we can throw Hobbs in a bed and rest up. We gotta remember, we're fighting currently where Rin is experiencing a negative from her backpack, and right there, two people were carrying. Okay, you're gonna splint Rin's arm. You can't. Still has a splint. I guess her arm isn't splintable. Apparently not. Okay. Well, it looked like there was a lot more loot in here with all these barrels, but none of them are actually lootable. So we're gonna carry on looking for our Czech capital. We're just gonna head to New Kralia for now because I'm pretty sure there is a police station there, which is gonna help us turn in this bounty, but should be able to find the Czech capital from there pretty easily. One thing to note when you're looking for a city and you can't find it, if you find traveling groups of merchants like this and you select follow on them, they will eventually lead you to villages and way stations and cities, so they can be a big help in trying to find things, especially if you have a memory like myself. Okay, so I made my way to the Great Fortress, and we've got a faction HQ here. So we're just gonna pop in there and see if we can turn in our bounty here. Don't think we're gonna be able to rest at all, but we'll give it a shot. See if we can talk to anybody here to turn in a bounty. It doesn't actually look like it. Yeah, and this is just the roof. Anybody sitting around there? No. And the Great Fortress, you can see, is not very appropriately named. It is not a great fortress. Oh, police! There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's where you're gonna go to turn in bounties. Our group is pretty injured and over encumbered here, so you can see we're moving quite slowly. But you can't even purchase any of these homes to fix them up. Wouldn't be a bad spot. Well, to set up, you know, a few beds, but it's not gonna happen. You typically can't in these kinds of places, so we'll head into the police station. Hopefully we can get rid of this bounty. Here we go. No, okay, who's carrying the bounty? Looks like Saint is. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, hand over the bounty. There, received 10 grand. And he's in prison now. And actually, if this is the Great Fortress, I'm pretty sure the Czech capital is actually like right here. So we're just gonna head up that way. And I do still want to find it, or actually maybe we'll find it on the way back. I think we're going to head down to the Berserker village and we'll find the Czech capital on the way back. You can see the grid in the distance now. Oh, gotta turn my screen here. There's the grid. It's like a wall around it and just like pillars of mountain. It's a really interesting place, and you can find a lot of the things that are in the swamps in the grid. There'll be beak things. I found swamp ninjas in there, the blood raiders or whatever that mercenary band's called. But that's where we're headed to. Looking down at the grid now from on top of the border, you can see the ceiling of one of the workshops we're looking for. And let's see if I can show you. There's another one, and two of these will have loot. One of them is ruined, not sure which one, but two of these will have loot. Whichever one's in the middle, so I think that one is going to be empty, or at least it has been every time I've went there. Maybe we'll get lucky because I'm hitting the record button, but that's where we're headed to. You can see this first one is empty actually. So we'll be looking for the other ones that actually have loot. I believe there are no more over here. Yeah. So it's just this one, and then there'll be some more over that way. So we'll head right into that. And these specific ruins here, like this workshop, it has no defenders. It makes it an easy spot to go fairly early on in the game. But you got to keep in mind, a lot of these places are going to have security spiders or skeletons guarding them. So it's kind of one of those things you got to be aware of. Oh. And of course, you want to have some decent lockpicking skill coming in here. You can see these are those research books in, I think, episode 2 or 3 I was talking about, where you don't want to buy them because you'll find them places like this. Hopefully I'll get a chance to show you the little engineering things as well. And that's kind of why we built a research table, is so we can throw these higher tier research books into it. And I'll be bringing all of that back to Squin, because that's kind of where I set it up. I don't want to scatter it all over the world and have to travel to all these different cities to gather up all of my research stuff once I'm into some of the medium to high tier research. And yeah, here they are, research artifact. That's the other one you're looking for. And these artifacts are the really rare ones. And then obviously you can find things like power core for it'll sell for 3,000, which is pretty impressive. But we just check all the loot around here. You'll find some good stuff. You'll find actually some higher grade weapons a good portion of the time. I mean, I wouldn't count on it. Don't plan for finding better weapons in a place like this, but it's not very uncommon that you actually do. And actually, these benches, you can loot them as well. I always miss that. So here we go. We've got some specialist grade pants and a standard grade ninja blade. So that's not too bad. And 3 engineering books and 2 more research artifacts. A CPU unit only weighs 1 kilogram, sells for 6 grand. So you can see how this is a very profitable thing to do. And just to show you the difference between like specialist grade, can't remember if it's masterwork or specialist that are the higher, but we're 22% blunt resistance, 35 cut, and the efficiency is 50%. And then high grade is 1626 at 50% with 20 harpoon, and this is 27 harpoon. The coverage won't be any different, obviously. They're the same pants, but there's a very distinct difference, a very noticeable difference in the actual armor itself. So tuner can definitely use these. Yeah, that's just sneaky chain cargo pants. They might be a little bit better than what... No, they're not. Okay, well, that makes that decision even easier. So we'll give these to Riva, so she can have some high grade ones. Yeah, we'll give these to Hobbs. I think we still have somebody wearing Raggedy Ann pants here. So just gonna take a quick peek through the roster, and it is Skinner. Lovely Skinner needs some pants. No room for that item. Well, geez, Skinner, get your organization on. There we go. We'll just drop those on the ground, and now Rin can head over here. And hopefully we can find something a little bit better. I mean, that sword will double down as a backup weapon for now, but I mean, really the important thing about coming to these places is the research books. That's what you're really here for. So, okay, that's all the same robotics bench. Alright, so that's that side looted. Then we just head over to this side. Just some gears. Gears don't even sell for much. Steel bars typically something I take, but not in a place like this. So, and I've never looted these workbenches, but I can't imagine I'm gonna find anything in there. So, oh, that's all the same bench. Okay, so that's one workshop done. we've got one more to check. We will check both of the other two to make sure that one of them's not empty, but I don't think I wouldn't hold my breath. So we're gonna take this ninja sword. I think Skinner has a backup weapon. Saint has a backup weapon, if you can call it that. I know Hef does. There's Pia. Pia does. Well, let's just cycle through these guys. Ruka, Digna, Hobbs doesn't need one. Riva. Okay, so Riva needs a backup weapon. Slightly lower grade than, well, a little bit more than slightly, but it's as good as we're gonna get for now. So now, just kind of zoom up, and we're gonna move over to this one. Oh, that's actually not a bad timed autosave. And we'll make our way over there. And it can be really difficult to kind of keep your eyes open in here for creatures. But right around these workshops, I normally don't have too much trouble. Very rarely, but occasionally, I will see hook beak things in here. Wanted to call it a hook horror. I was playing Neverwinter Nights the other day. But every once in a while, you'll find beak things in here. And they can be a problem. And yeah, this one's empty. Okay, so this is the one with nothing. I wonder if he just missed this, or what happened, but there's one more right here. We're gonna head to, whoa. We're zooming in for some reason there. So this will be the last one. And from here it's really easy actually to head into the crater. Who are we missing? Why are we missing someone? No, that's Digna's right there. We are missing Ruka. She's stuck on something. Where on earth are you, Ruka? Get over there. Okay, she's coming. She's taking the same route, so it's safe. Sometimes your party members get stuck on the terrain a little bit. It catches me quite often. You just kind of got to pay attention and look out for it. It's really easy to get guys killed that way. When they're just kind of standing there stuck on their own and they've got a move order queued up, and then something wanders along and starts attacking them, chances are they're just going to get beat down without even fighting back. So, oh, I think we just ran up to the, no, this is the other one, I believe. Well, we'll find out very quickly. I might have just gotten turned around on us there. Nope. Okay, no, this is the one I want. So, fingers crossed for a specialist or Mytal weapon. Here we go. Wow, actually. This is an MK3 cleaver, which I'm pretty sure Rook is already... Oh, it's a long cleaver. We'll keep her with the long cleaver. We want to take the arm. We will probably need that arm at some point, especially now that I've increased the chance of death. So now we're just going to move down, transfer some of this to other guys. You know what, Skinner and what's his pickle, Saint need strength, so I mean, this stuff isn't very heavy. It's 1 kilogram, I guess, but no room for that item. That's fine. You can hang on to an arm, or then again, maybe you can't. That's fine. Should actually be able to fit it in there. It's only 2. Okay. So yeah, we can fit that in there. We're holding all these crossbow bolts, just, well, we actually have too many. I planned on, getting, more kind of crossbow wielding party members instead of Saint and Skinner, but I don't know, I just decided we'll stick with just heft on the crossbow for now, and gear Saint and Skinner up in medium and heavy armor, and have a couple more frontline fighters to make life a little more tolerable. Battery bank. Oh, you can haul those out of here. That's interesting. But we still have a fair amount of looting to do in here, so we have a pretty good chance of finding something decent. And I know this video is running a little bit long, but just I want to show the loot we're going to get out of the workshop here. Well, we're gonna take the power core because that's a lot of money, but we will need a lot more money than we have when we go to start a base, but a hinge? Jeez. I don't think I've ever had this poor luck in these places. I mean, come on, a hinge? But, whatever. Wow. All this is empty. Surprises me. That's pretty low quality flesh cleaver, so I'm not too interested in that. Yeah, normally I have a lot more luck than this. Oh, that's that same one. Okay. When I loot these places, and this is obviously going to be all of them, but we did get a 10,000 cat bounty. Just randomly kind of stumbled across it, and here we go, specialist grade armored hood. So we got some gear improvements. I know I'm getting a little bit greedy with the gear here because we're sitting pretty good for gear already, but I mean it's you can have all Mightow weapons on every party member, or however you pronounce that, and specialist or masterwork armor on everybody, and still get your butt kicked without the adequate weapon skills. But it makes a big difference once your weapon skills are up, having the higher quality gear, and especially being as low as we are, having these higher quality weapons and everything make a pretty substantial difference. So she's got armored face plates. Armored hood is medium armor. That's high grade. So we're gonna give her the specialist. I think she's just face plates, but whatever. We can give these to Saint or Skinner if they have room. He has armored faceplate, standard, and standard. So we'll just give that to Digna, and then give the high grade to Saint. And I know it's marked as stolen, but it doesn't say where it's stolen from. It's everything's stolen. If you pick up an item that you didn't make, it's gonna be stolen. But you still wouldn't have any trouble selling it because there's no faction it belongs to that it was stolen from. But I believe that's the last workshop. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, so that other one is where we came from. Yeah, because I'm facing down into it right now, so. So these workshop complexes are pretty good loot. Yeah, we've gotten both of them. The third one's over there, and then the fourth one's right at the end, if you look. So we've looted all the workshops. There are some ruins in here, but this crater's a little bit crazy, so I don't think I'm gonna go in there, especially how wounded is everybody still. I think, Yeah, Hobbs is still pretty wounded on his chest, a little bit on his leg. She's got a minor leg injury. Digna does. Our two newbies, I mean, they need toughness. So, next episode, we're going to continue south. You know what? I might head into the crater because there's an easy access point right next to where we are. I believe this is it right here, shown on the map. Maybe we'll try to get some of the ruins there. I don't think so though, because we're quite full already. We kind of just want to head to the UC cities. We've got food to cook, so we're good on that department. But you can see a few of my guys have eaten all of their food, getting a little bit on the hungry side, but it's going up. This is a big one, a specialist KLR series arm. I mean, minus 20% to lockpicking and thieving, that sucks. But 7% to dexterity and strength, and +3 on arm bonus. I feel like we should try and cut Hobbs's arm off, and give him that one, because it seems a little superior to what he's got. It's got more than double the hit points. Just Hobbs, hurry up and lose your right arm. Alright, so next episode, we are not going to go into the crater. We are going to head south. There are some United Cities cities here, and we can probably rob them, actually. I don't know if I'll record for the... I probably will. Robbing's always entertaining. And then we might just do a loop around and hit all the libraries here. And I think this one that I just got the map to is the one full of tech spiders. I thought it was more down here, but I could be wrong. It could be further up in this area. There's a bunch of stuff all throughout this area. Kind of a big loop all the way around the crater, kind of up to that crater and down around. You'll find libraries and workshops and whatever down here. I can't remember what's all there, but some of them have tech spiders in them. The ones are security spiders. The ones that have security spiders tend to be way too populated for my rather weak group still, so we'll see. We'll try to figure something out and loot them, because there's always good stuff inside, and if the sooner we get everybody upgraded in gear and sitting at minimum high rank gear, the sooner we can get into some serious shenanigans and see if we can get ourselves killed. But anyway, that's it for episode 5. I will see you in episode 6. I imagine that'll be coming along shortly, since I didn't get most of what I wanted to do this episode done. So, see you next time.